There are a couple of ways you can upgrade your old computer. First of all is upgrading the RAM, which is the amount of memory that Windows and its applications uses. So increasing that. As also increasing the speed of the hard drive. So right now I have an SSD, which I'll be putting into that. And an SSD is basically a flash hard drive, like any USB memory devices or sticks. You just plug it in and stuff like that. And currently, this laptop over here has a 750 gigabyte spinning hard drive, which is basically a disk and with a magnet, and it spins around. So imagine this: the hard drive is like a record disk, and the needle has to read the data. So closer to the center of the disk, the actual CD or hard drive has to spin less for the data to be read, because the time it takes for the needle to go all the way around is small. However, if you go to the edge, the outside, the perimeter is much larger. So the computer gets slower over time. And that's why you have, the more you use it, the slower it gets, and so on. Here I have an SSD, or 125 gigabytes, and this is more like a big chip. Has a bunch of big chips in there. There's no spinning components, and it's much faster. Also, if you move it around, there's no damage, because there are no moving parts in here. However, in there's a moving disk, and if you drop it or move it around, then it may get damaged and your data may be lost. So this is a much faster and easy upgrade. So let's see how you can do this. So first of all, actually, I want to show you, I have a timer here. And I was going to show you the comparison between two laptops, but this one is so slow that I don't even want to do that. Now, right now, this one is running a A10, which is a processor from AMD, which was pretty old. But let's see how fast it boots. And I'm just going to start it at the same time. Let's do it like this. Flip. There you go. And I'm going to start it. And I am going to start this. So there you go. It's booting up. I'm just going to show you how fast it boots up without and with the hard drive. So it's going to ask me to log in. It's just a... Oh, doesn't have to. Okay. 25. It's open, however, nothing is really launched yet. So if I click on IE or something, see, when that opens, I am going to stop it. So it is still starting up. I can move the mouse, but nothing is opening. Command window. Okay. No, we don't need that. Okay, there you go. There you go. So 1 minute 18 seconds. And IE launched. Yeah, it's not really connecting to the internet right now. And I think it's still loading, but let's just say 1 minute 18 seconds. Let's just give it a fighting chance here, okay? It's probably gonna be like 2 minutes or something, but I don't want to keep waiting for it. Alrighty, let's just close it up. Yep. Close it up. So what we're gonna do now is actually shut it down, and I'll be right back. Okay, dokie, so it's shut down, and the tools you'll actually be needing are the hard drive, the SSD that you bought. You'll need some sort of small screwdriver. This is a flathead. This is for a bit later. You'll need any sort of cross screwdriver and a flat screwdriver. Probably that would come in handy if it doesn't fit properly. And what I'm actually gonna do is repurpose the old hard drive, and I got myself one of these, which is basically a external hard drive. You can carry your spinning hard drive or whatever with you, just in case if anything happens. You have gigabytes of storage, and it just plugs into a USB, and it's like a huge USB. Alrighty, that's the inside, and this is what we'll need the small screwdriver for. And it comes in one of these boxes. You can probably buy them at the dollar store. A bunch of screwdrivers in there. Alright, so first of all, you want to unpower this laptop. So make sure nothing is plugged in, no power. Second, if we can see this. Second, make sure that the battery is out. If you have an internal battery, then you'll have to open it first. But there you go, battery is out. Now it has no power inside of it. Then what you want to do is remove these screws, if that's visible. And in every laptop will be different, but basically this laptop has a cover, so it runs all the way around here, and you want to remove screws here, all the way around, so you can pop it off. So after you're done that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna find that there is either a latch or some sort of space. You're gonna put your flathead screwdriver in there, so like so. Trying not to damage it. You're just gonna pry all around the perimeter, and it's gonna crack like that. There you go. And there you go, be gentle. So there you go. So now you have all the internals. So if you were gonna upgrade your RAM or add RAM, there is the RAM slots over here, and what you're gonna do is just pop it out here, remove it, put a new one in, or so on. In this one you'd have to remove both. And here is the hard drive. So you can see actually this laptop, you can put 2 hard drives in there. So if you really want to, you can put in this SSD and move this hard drive over to here just for external extra storage. But I'm just gonna put this in here and remove this. So what you're gonna do is find that there are 2 screws, one here, and there's another screw here, which I've removed already. You're just gonna unscrew that. I removed the screws beforehand just because I have to do everything single-handedly. and I don't want to waste your time. Alrighty, there you go. And what you're gonna do is just slide it out like this. It's gonna slide out, it's gonna hit, so you can't slide it out anymore, and pull on the tab. That's gonna take this off. Alright, so here you're gonna see that there should be 4 screws all the way around. I've taken them out already. I will need them right now actually. So here they are, here are the rest. And once you have them all out, okay, so they are all out, and this is basically the cage. And slide it out. There you go. Make sure not to touch that. So just hold it around here. Don't point at it or touch the green part. Okay, so it's safe to touch it like that. And you are going to put it somewhere safe. Now you have your new SSD, and you're gonna screw in all the screws, all these screws in there. So when that's done, you're gonna take it. You're gonna make sure that these holes over here at the end, these match up with matches up over here. So, and then what you're gonna do is push gently until it cannot go anymore, and these holes are lined up. Okay, so then you're gonna take the screws, and you're gonna take the screws and put them back in. So okay, having that in there, we've secured it in place. Now we're just gonna put the cover back on, and basically if you don't have a USB bootable drive, I should have mentioned that at first, either a Windows in a CD format or a bootable drive to install on that, install back onto the hard drive, or what else you can do is keep this in there, and what you can do is boot off the second hard drive. If you have 2 hard drives in there, you can boot off it, and then you can either clone. There are actually many options. Clone Windows back onto the SSD, or you can get a new Windows and install it, or you can put this in the USB and boot off the USB hard drive from here and still use it and install it. So many options for that, so I don't want to go over that. I actually have installed Windows on there, and once I put this back in, let's see the speed. Okay, ready? Let's test it out. See how fast it boots. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's 28 seconds to get in. Oh, it's done. 40 seconds.